ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु
सहना भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयम्
पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयम्
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः
यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
भये
भयेभ्यस्त्राहिनो देवी
देवी
दुर्गे
दुर्गे देवी
देवी
नमोऽस्तु
नमोऽस्तु
ते
ते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टा तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषानपहंसि
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा
तुष्टा
तुष्टा तु
कामान्
कामा सकलानविष्टा
त्वामाश्रितान्नान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
त्वामाश्रितानां नराणां त्वामाश्रिताश्रयतां प्रयन्ति
सर्वाबाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्य अखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टा तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टा तु कामानश्रयन्ति
त्वामाश्रितान्नान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
त्वामाश्रितानां प्रयन्ति
सर्वाबाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्य अखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टा तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा तु कामानभीष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितानान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
आश्रितानां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
सर्वाबाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्य अखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम्
अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
आरुरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगम्
आरुरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगम्
पुनर्योगम्
कर्म कारणमुच्यते
कर्मकारणमुच्यते
योगारूढस्य तस्यैव
योगारूढस्य
युगारुदस्य
तस्यैव
तस्यैव
शमः कारणमुच्यते
क्षमः
क्षमाकारणमुच्यते
कारणमुच्यते
यदा हीनेन्द्रियार्थेषु
यदा
यदा
हिनेन्द्रियार्थेषु
न कर्मस्वनुषज्यते
न कर्मस्वनुषज्यते
मास्वनुसज्जते
सर्वसङ्कल्पसन्न्यासी
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 योगारूढस्तदोच्यते
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 उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानम्
हरेदात्मनात्मानम्
उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानम्
नात्मानम् अवसादयेत्
नात्मानम्
नात्मानम्
अवसादयेत्
अवसादयेत्
आत्मेव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः
आत्मैव हि आत्मनो
आत्मैव
बन्धुः
आत्मेव रिपुरात्मनः
आत्मैव
रिपुरात्मनः
रिपुरात्मनः
बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य
बन्धुरात्मानस्य
बन्धुरात्मानस्तस्य
येनात्मेवात्मना जितः
नात्मैवात्मना जितः
येनात्मैवात्मना जितः
अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे
आत्मनस्तु
आत्मनस्ते
शत्रुत्वे
वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्
वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्
तथैव शत्रुवत्
जितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य
जितात्मनः
न
प्रशान्तस्य
प्रशान्तस्य
परमात्मा समाहितः
परमात्मा
परमात्मा
समाहितः
समाहितः
शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु
शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु
तथा मानापमानयोः
तथा मानावमानयोः
અહીંયા પહોંચે પણ ભૂલથી આ લોકો બોલે there is a pakara
Okay.
Verse 3 and 4 we have seen, and we have seen fifth half. But in third verse of sixth chapter, Bhagavan says a person who would like to sit in meditation. So Munehe, a person who would like to sit in meditation is called Arurukshoho. Arohitum Ichuhu. That person, yogam, means one who would like to sit in meditation. So what is the mean? What is the mean? With the help of that means, person can sit in meditation. So Bhagavan says, karma karanam uchyate. The means is karma yoga. Yes, the meaning of karma is not only karma, but karma yoga. Shankaracharya is written. And if person is comfortable, yoga arudha, yogasya arudha, dhyanasya arudha, one who is comfortable in meditation, for such person, what is the means? Then Bhagavan says, shamaha karanam uchyate. Shamaha means renunciation. To give up everything is the means. Then only person can sit in meditation, person can have quality shravanam, and then person can liberate. That's why Bhagavan says, Tasyeva yoga rudasya, one who has done karma yoga, for that only it's called Tasyeva shamaha karana muchyate. For that person, renunciation is the means. And somebody asks, how can I know? Is any indication? Now I am comfortable. Now I am yoga rudaha and I can give up everything. What is the any indication? So Bhagavan says in 4th verse, Bhagavan says, Yadahi na indriyartheshu na karmasu anushajjate. Indriya artheshu na anushajjate, and also karmasu api na anushajjate. Anushajjate means attached. Yada means when a person is not attached with sense object, indriyartheshu, and at the same time, na karmasu, it is not attached with any type of karma, that and sarva sankalpa sannyasi. Sannyasi means one who has given up. But what that has given up? Sankalpa. Here the meaning of sankalpa we have seen, a source of desire is called sankalpa. A cause of desire is called sankalpa. Sarva sankalpa sannyasi. One who doesn't have any type of desire in one's mind, that person is called yoga rudha. Now he is ready to renunciate anything. Yoga rudha. But only 3 conditions. 1, it is not attached with sense of object. 1 who is not attached with any type of karma. And 1 who has given up even source of karma. That person is called yoga rudha. And for that person, shamaha means renunciation is the means. 5th verse we have been seeing, uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avsadayet. Uddharedatmanatmanam means one can lift oneself. Uddharet means lifting. Atmana atmanam uddharet. By oneself can lift. Na atmanam avsadayet. Atmana atmanam na avasadayet. One should not destroy oneself, because atma eva atmanaha bandhuhu. Oneself is a friend of oneself, and atma eva ripuratmana. And atma means oneself is enemy of oneself. So yaha atmanaha is a pronoun. Atmanaha, whenever na atmanam. So here also atmanaha is a pronoun of oneself, relative pronoun. So we were seeing. So uddhared atmanatmanam, we have seen. What does it mean? How one can lift oneself by oneself. So the only solution is we can use our free will. Then only we can lift us. And during that time we have seen Bhagavan has provided 3 types of our felt. Prarabdha is a 3 type we have seen. One is very feeble, manda prarabdha. One is mediocre, and last one is prabala prarabdha, is very prabala, forcefully. Manda prarabdha, we can change our prarabdha. Madhyama, mediocre prarabdha also we can change, but it says we cannot change our that prabala prarabdha. In prabala prarabdha, particularly 2 things come. One, birth. So parents is a prabala prarabdha. And even death is considered. It says our breaths are counted. Last breath, there is a no more. So death is also prabala prarabdha. That we cannot change. it says generally in literature and everywhere, but I would say all three we can change. It is in our hand. What should we change? What cannot be changed? So that's why Manda Prarabdha is some type of disease we have, some type of small accident. By chanting of Lord Ishwarasya Nama, we can change our Manda Prarabdha. Whatever come bad in our life is because of our Papa. And what will experience good in our life is because of our Punya. So what we don't like, any disease, any incident, is because of our Papa. So Shastra says, if you daily chant for some time, Ishwarasya Nama, Japa, if you do, that Japa create Punyam, and this Punyam neutralize this Papa. That's why Japam is very necessary. Any type of Japa, if we can do puja, whatever you are comfortable. Vachikam also, if we can do Stotra Parayanam, we can do Manasa Japa, or for Kaikam Puja, that all create Punya, and that Punya can neutralize Papa. Same way, Madhyama Prarabdha, we can change our. And what is Madhyama Prarabdha? So in India, generally, we can say, whatever comes, our spouse, whatever small disease like diabetes, thyroid, same way we have to manage, that also we can change. Change means it need not to change the spouse, but we can be comfortable with the spouse. Prabala Prarabdha is death and birth. This birth we cannot change, but death we can change. So if in our horoscope is a chance of any suicide, so because of Shastra, Shravanam, that thought won't come in our mind. This is the blessings of Shastra, our japa. And it says, one who chants daily Rudram, there is a no death by accident. Road accident, never possible. Any accident cannot possible who chants Rudram daily. So all prarabdha we can change. So here, so what means is our free will we can use, and that we have seen everything, but we have discussed there are 4 types of grace, like we have seen Ishvara Krupa, Shastra Krupa, and Guru Krupa. The grace of Lord, a grace of scriptures, and grace of teacher, Acharya or Guru, particularly Guru, they are always upon us. Nobody says no. Ishwar never say, I never bless you. Shastra never says, I won't bless you. Even Guru never says, I bless you. Only need from our part is Atma Krupa, the grace of oneself. More we put effort, more we can take the grace of Lord, scriptures and Guru. So that's why Atma Krupa is called self-effort is equal to Atma Krupa. And we have seen Bhagavan has given us this instrument. This instrument should sing like in concert, there are many instruments, but they are singing, they are in one harmony. Same way, 5 sense organ, 5 karmendriya, mind, prana, if they are all in harmony, then this instrument of this body can give a good sound, good music. Life will be beautiful, and that only we can do by living proper living, prayerful living. So that's why it says Uddharet Atmana Atmana. So lift up. We can lift. Atmanam means oneself. Atmana, again by oneself. So we can lift oneself by oneself. And how can we change our life? So that's why it says Bhagavan has given this human body. Because of this human body, we have free will. We are listening so many things, but among so many things, we can choose our priorities. And if we have chosen priority as a moksha, liberation, then we can design to live a life, how to live. And if we chose for only moksha, if we chosen a life of karma yoga, so we can say we have lifted ourselves with oneself. Nobody can put a hand on our head and say, now I bless you, now you will get moksha. It's not possible. We have to put effort. So more we live with prayerful life, more we put effort to never, our values, will we live with values, then one day will come, our mind will be pure. Chitta Shuddhi will take place and time will come, Jnana will take place. And if Jnanam will take place, so we can say, Atmana Atmanam Uddharet. We can lift ourselves with oneself. That much we have seen. Atmanam na avasadayat. We should not destroy oneself. One should not destroy oneself. Here also Atmana will come. Atmana, Atmanam na avasadayat. And how one can destroy oneself. So one I can tell, this precious life Bhagavan has given. And if we are not to use this precious life to know who we are, I can say, who is Ishvara. Both are one and same. If we not use this life for, then like we are destroying ourselves. There is a one line in Kenopanishad. Atmanam viditva asmalkam lokam preti sa dhiraha. Something was there. One who knows oneself, and if that person leaves from this body, then he is a good person. Dhira. There is no dhira, but some one word is there. So it said the person has used one life. But if person is always interested in worldly object, he never concentrate in spiritual life, then we can say Atmanam avasadai. One should, what person is does, he is just destroy one's life. But Bhagavan says it should be na avasadai. We should not destroy one's life. And I have written, when we are living in this samsara, we have to face different type of challenges, financially, society wise, different type of challenges. And because of this challenging, sometimes our mind get confused. And because of this confusion, our value structure to live a life, to select, to choose a proper life, we may miss and we can confuse. And then, because of this confusion, our whole life will be confused. And I have written, for small benefit, people can start to cut corners. This is also called avasada. We are just destroying ourselves. And when our own will and mind will not support us, then we start look upon ourselves is a disregard. Sometimes we never respect ourselves because we know what we are doing. So it's called avasadhanam. Avasadhanam means nashayati. As though we are destroy ourselves. So what is the meaning of avasadhanam? So I have written, sometime we have thought we are not able to materialize what we have thought. So we are starting looking down oneself. I am not good. What will I do? This type of thinking also called avasadana. This negative thinking is called avasadana. And sometimes some other one criticize us knowingly or unknowingly, and we start disregard ourselves is also called avasadana. In short, we can help ourselves and we can destroy ourselves. Nobody else can save us. Only we can save us. It's called Atmanam Uddharet, Atmanam Avsadayet. And Bhagavan says last, Atma eva Atmanaha Bandhuhu. Here the meaning of Atma is our body, mind, sense complex. Atma eva Atmanaha Bandhuhu. So our BMS, our body, mind, sense complex, Karya Karana Sanghata, is a benefactor of oneself. And our self is beneficiary. We can say our BMS is a friend of us. Bandhu is like a friend. Atmana means oneself. And same Atma, that BMS, if we are under the control of this BMS, then this BMS is Atmana Haripu. Same, our Karya Karana Sanghata or body, mind, sense complex is the enemy of oneself. Because we are under the control of our body, mind, sense complex. And here, we are the master of body, mind, sense complex. The literal translation of this shloka is, you are your true friend, you are alone your enemy. Atma eva atmanaha bandhuhu means you are your true friend. And Atmeva ripuratmanaha, you are alone your enemy. And here you are means our body. Our sthula and sukshma sharira can be our friend also. Our sthula sukshma sharira can be our enemy. If we continue, and then in 16th chapter, it's called Deva Asura Sampad Vibhagayo. There is a description of Asura. If we go through, this all Asura consider as they are their own enemy. Their thinking style consider as their own enemy. They have just missed opportunity to know oneself. It's called we are our enemy. So in this verse, what we need, so I have written two things is self-confidence and self-effort. Because of free will, we can have self-confidence and this na atmanam avasadayet atmev self-effort uddharet atmanatmanam. Even Arjuna was with Krishna, but Krishna never put a hand on his head and now you will become Gnani. No. He has explained everything, Bhagavan, but effort should be only for Arjuna part. It's called self-effort. Without this, nobody can have Jnana. Same, almost same, is in 6th verse, is almost same, that we have chanted already. Bandhuhu Atma Atmanah Tasya Yena Atma Eva Atmanajitah. There are many Atma comes. So Bandhuhu, here Atma Atmanah Tasya Yena Atma Eva Atmanajitah Anatmanastu Shatrutve Varteta Atma Eva Shatruvat. Bhagavan says Atma is Bandhu, same. Atma means same body, mind, sense complex, is a friend of oneself when Yena Atmana eva Atmana Jita. One who is the master of one's body, mind, sense complex. For such person, Atma is a bandhu, is a friend. Same body, mind, sense complex. Anatmanaho. Anatmanaha means one who is not master of one own body, mind, sense complex. That person is called Anatmanaha. One who considers body as a Atma is called Anatmanaha. One who considers my thoughts nothing but myself are called Anatmanaha. So Anatmanaha means one whose body is not is a friend of oneself, one who is a not master of one body mind sense complex. For that one, body mind sense complex shatruvat vartet. That Atma eva shatruvat vartet. Here again, Atma is not Sachidanand. Same body mind sense complex vartet would remain as a shatruvat, would like remain as an enemy. And Shatrutva, the meaning of Shatrutva means in the state of enemy. Our mind, if remain also in the state of enemy. In Kathopanishad, I think I have explained, but it's beautifully is a imaginary of chariot. It says there are 5 horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses. A chariot is consist of 5 horses, and all 5 horses is connected with one rein, no? Lagamaha. And one who is a charioteer is a Sarathi. This Sarathi is called, this is called mind. Here, Buddhi hitu Sarathi Viddhi. Our intellect is a driver. And who is the owner of this charioteer is Atma. And these 5 horses are considered as a 5 senses and mind. So if each and every horses means senses would like to go their own field. If I is there, then I would like to go Rup means form and colors. If here is the Shtotram is there, this horse says I would like for Shabda. If Grana is there, it would like to go for different type of fragrance. Then what will happen? So that's why intelligence means Buddhi should keep all horses plus mind under control. Then only chariot can go properly. Same way, it's called, this is this chariot is under control of this driver. Same way, yena atma eva atmana jita. By whom? Yena, by whom? Atma means body, mind, sense complex. This instrument of body, atmana jita, is master of one's own body. For such person, tasya eva atma atmanah bandhu. For such person, atma eva, body, mind, sense complex, is a friend of oneself. In a total opposite, anatmanahatu, whereas anatmanaha, a person whose body, mind, sense complex is not under control, for such person, Atma Shatruvat Varteta. For such person, this body, mind, sense complex is remain as the enemy. I know one person here, maybe in there also, that person used to get up at 11 a.m. Its morning start at 11 a.m. 11:30, that person used to take his breakfast. Then his lunch would be at 5 p.m. and dinner at 12. So I say, Varteta Shatruvat. What that person will, and he used to go to sleep at 3 a.m. Whole, total is living. There are many people are there, most of youngsters. They always sleeps late and they awake late. And this, this morning is a very beautiful time. They always miss. They don't know how much energy is in morning. For such people, this body mind sense complex is like an enemy. This only is given in this shloka. Now we will see. So Anvaya, yena atmana eva atma jitah. By oneself, one who is master of atma means BMS, body mind sense complex. For that person, here tasya, but still we always translate as a for that person. In spite of 6 case, we are using translation for that person. This is called Sheshe Shashti. Many times I am calling, no? This is called Sheshe Shashti. For such person, BMS means Atma means body mind sense complex is Atmanaha Bandhu, is a friend of oneself. While two, whereas Anatmanaha, one who is not master of one body mind sense complex, for such BMS, Atma Shatruvat Eva Shatrute Vartate. For such person, this body mind sense complex would remain as an enemy. So here, what is the meaning of Atma? So here the meaning of Atma is Karya Karana Sanghata, BMS. And here Atma means oneself, is a pronoun. So Bhagavan has given 3 powers, bestowed 3 power to us. One is called Icha Shakti, one is called Jnana Shakti, and one is called Kriya Shakti. We can think Icha, we can desire whatever. Always Pujya Swamiji used to tell, you should have a desire galore. More you desire, more you can have good to fulfill. But desire should be good. And more you desire, more you try to acquire knowledge. And more you knowledge, you can put in action. So all 3 powers, we can use our powers when we are the master of our BMS. Sometimes we can have desire, but because of our laziness, we cannot use to think. We cannot use our jnanam. And when we never use our jnanam, how can we use our kriya shakti, power of action, power of do, power of to make something? So all 3 powers we can use when we are the master of our oneself. This is called yena atmana eva atma jita. So that's why I have written this BMS is helpful to reach Brahmaloka, and this BMS can help to have a self-knowledge. This Sharira only. It's called Atma Jitaha. So with this body, means BMS, we can live a life of dharma, we can accrue punya in our account. Because of this body mind sense complex, we can purify our mind, and with the help of this body mind sense complex, we can have moksha. But when we are master of our body mind sense complex, that's why in second line it says tasya atma atmanaha bandhu. That's why for that person, BMS means body mind sense complex is a friend of oneself. While opposite two, whenever two come, no, so always comparison. This is a master of one's own body mind sense complex. Why? Whereas anatmanah means one who is not master of one's body mind. Shankaracharya is written ajitatma. Jit means master, or means one who is not master of one's body mind sense complex. For such person, Atma means self. Whenever Atma comes, means body mind sense complex. Shatruvateva, they behave like enemy. Here, what is a like? No, one who is owner is his possession what come. Here, Shatruvat means is a like. Shatrute vartet. In the status of enemy, they would remain in the mind. So in short, again we can say, managed body-mind sense complex is a friend. Unmanaged body-mind sense complex is an enemy. So here, Bahiranga Sadhana, we have completed. We have discussed, now there are 5 points will be discussed by Bhagavan. First one will be Bahiranga Sadhana. So there are 4 things. So we can see tomorrow. So there are 4. Samatvam. We have all krupas that we have seen. Self-effort and self-management and self-mastery. These 4 topics have been discussed from 1 to 6 verses. But detail we will see tomorrow. Any question regarding this? Hemlataji, Raviji. Any question? No? Unmute, unmute, please.
The Kathopanishad example you gave, you said the senses are the horses, the example is, and buddhi is the driver, sarathi. So what is the mind equated to over there?
Rain, this lagam, no? Lagam,
Lagam.
manahatu pragrahavan is a lagam.
That is the mind.
Rain,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
through mind, we have to catch our horses. So all sense organs.
Yeah, I think of that as Rathopanishad, Swaminiji.
Very nice.
Because that imagery is so powerful, that
Yeah.
chariot imagery.
Very powerful.
I think that the imagery also that is very practical in the sense that everybody, Swami Viditatmananda used to say this, and like everyone thinks that they are in control when they reflect at the intellectual level, but the action is always through the mind. Like that's where the emotions take over, and that's where the conflict is.
Yeah. There is a philosopher, I think David Hume, he said, reason is a slave to passion. It should be the master of passion, but usually it is the slave of passion.
Yeah, very true. Any question now regarding? Clear? What is that?
And Swami TV gave the example of this Ratha thing. In Gita, he said there are 2 chariots, you know. One is Arjuna's chariot being driven by Lord Krishna, and then Karna's chariot being driven by Shalya.
Shalya, yeah.
So he gives that example to contrast.
Yeah.
And Duryodhana's by Shakti.
That's why poor Karna, because of Shalya's word, he was disturbed and he cannot he just.
And I also heard from, I forgot which Swami, that Shalya and Nirvanam, usually people, Nirvanam, they think it's somewhat exotic. And that Swamiji connected those two. He said Shalya is like always hurtful words, like he was always depressing Karna with his commentary. And that's how he won the war for the other side. So this that's why I forgot the Swamiji who said the Nirvanam, he said, literal translation, Vanam is like arrows or attack. Nirvanam should be like he should be calm, not hurt anyone, even and not act like Shalya. Then you are encouraging everyone and having your mind under control, because the mind is the one who validates, which always puts in the ontology, the taxonomy, the measure, the Dvanta. It all operates at the Dvanta level. Then you compare, like you measure. That's where he said you should not measure and you should not talk harsh.
Actually, Shalya was some relative of Pandavas. Yeah. And he would like to join Pandava side. But somehow there is some Duryodhana has done and he has to go to Kaurava side. Then he told Krishna, I will speak like that. And Karna said, you have to be my Sarathi. Then he says, I will use my word to hurt him. So in spite of his Kaurava side, he was still in Pandava side.
Yeah.
Swaminiji, he was the uncle of Nakula and Sahadeva.
That's why. There is some trap, Duryodhana put some trap.
Yeah. Duryodhana, what he does is he meets Shalya and hosts him like very royal treatment he gives and gets the commitment that he will not fight.
Yeah. That's why he starts speaking like that.
More damage with his words than even fighting.
Yeah.
He did more damage with his words. Anita ji is trying to speak. I think she's muted.
Yeah, you would like to ask, Anita ji?
Unmute.
Anita ji, you are muted maybe.
Yeah, I cannot able to hear you. No.
Yeah, she's not muted, but we cannot hear.
Yeah.
Wrong technical connection maybe.
Can you hear us? You can send it. If you want to ask, you can send me through WhatsApp. What would you like to ask? Okay, Anita ji? Shall we
on the chat also she can type her question.
Yeah.
On the chat, if you click, you can type. I don't know if she can hear me.
Yeah, I think.
Like this, if you go on the chat here, you can type it.
But she's not typing.
Not now.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we do Purnamada? Okay?
Yeah.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.